Hi, my name is Ethan, and I was a Athletes in Action coach this past summer for the second year. I was the assistant head coach for volleyball, and then I coached a couple basketball camps as well. And I just wanted to tell a quick story about a certain camper that hopefully I impacted, but he also impacted me a lot this year. And so going into camps, this year my dad is a gym and band teacher at a K-8 school, and he had a student that came into his school at the end of September, and he moved to Canada just a year ago from the Ukraine because he was fleeing the war. And so basically within a day he was told, you got a backpack that you can pack whatever you can in, and his mom and his brother came to Canada while his dad stayed in the Ukraine. And so he came to Canada. He didn't know any English, but he loved volleyball, and my dad saw that he loved volleyball. So at the end of the year, my dad told him, hey, if you want to play some more volleyball this summer and get a couple reps, like my son Ethan is coaching these camps, Athletes in Action. And so was not a Christian at all, but he loved volleyball. And so he came to the camps, and throughout, he came to 2 camps actually, and throughout those 2 weeks, I definitely made a connection with him, and it just really amazed me at how he had the most stuff going on behind the scenes that none of these kids knew about. His dad was still in the Ukraine in the war, and he'd come to the gym every single day with the best attitude. He was the most energetic. He was having the most fun. He was just loving every second of it. And on top of that, I found out on the second day of camp that he was skateboarding to the gym every day because he didn't have a ride. And he lived 7 kilometers from the gym. And so he was skateboarding 45 minutes to camp. And so it really amazed me that this kid didn't have the same privilege that a lot of other kids at camp had, having their parents give them a ride every day, and that didn't stop him. He skateboarded 45 minutes. On the second week he bused, and it was an hour bus ride, and he was 13 years old riding the bus through Winnipeg. At the end of the second week, I wasn't able to be there on Friday, but I wanted to give him his award on Thursday because he had just really impacted me. And so I gave him the Impossible is Nothing award, and I just kind of wanted to tell the kids a little bit about his story. And I didn't go into too much detail, but just kind of tried to give the kids an idea that we all have a privilege to come here every day and have a ride. And we have the same privilege as all of us. It didn't stop him from playing volleyball. And on top of that, it was really great to see how he was connecting with all of the more than a game stuff that we were doing each day. He was not a Christian. He didn't know anything about the Bible or the gospel or anything like that. But he was still participating in the small groups, answering the questions. And it was really cool to see him grow over the 2 weeks I coached him. But I think more importantly, he impacted me a lot. Just what this kid was willing to do to come to camp and just play volleyball and have fun with the coaches. And he gave me a big hug at the end of the week when he said goodbye. And yeah, it was just a really great experience for me. I think all of us coaches got something out of having him at camp, and I think he got something out of having us at camp. So yeah, that was a really good experience this year, coaching camps. Yeah, thank you.